Hi, if you're like me, you know I'm Alan Partridge 1997 is one of the best sitcoms of all time. So today, I thought it would be fun to pull up a chair by the campfire and rewatch the sitcom with the entire cast of then and now. I will tell you about the original names and ages of the actors and how they have changed in 2023. Okay, let's see. Lin Benfield is played by actress Felicity Montague. In 1997, when she was in the sitcom, she was 37 years old, and now she's living out the year 63.
You do have to make substantial savings.
Lynn, I'm not driving a mini metro.
But if you do, you can keep Pear Tree Productions going with a skeleton staff of 2.
There's no point finishing the sentence, Lynn, because I'm not driving...
Ah, okay.
His fantasy, but I don't know.
Here's Morgan. I'm going to use to call him Peter.
Piss!
No, I'm now going to call him Peter.
No, don't.
No, I'm going to.
Ben is played by actor James Lance. In 1997, when he was in the sitcom, he was 22 years old, and now he's living out at 48.
You dropped this, your ID card, Radio Norwich.
Oh, right, thanks. All right.
Good morning.
It's brilliantly made on every level, and each department just elevates all of it, all the way through, like the editors, I mean the whole thing, it's amazing.
Sonia is played by actress Amelia Bullmore. In 2002, when she was in the sitcom, she was 38 years old, and now she's living out at 59.
Yeah, I'm gonna hump ya. Okay, just down that. Now that's it, yeah. Like Deputy Dog would hump ya.
Well, you're almost scared when you meet him because you hope he's going to be funny and charming, and then he is, so it's all right. It's a happy ending. He's great.
Alan Partridge is played by actor Steve Coogan. In 1997, when he was in the sitcom, he was 32 years old, and now is living out at 58.
Ah, bonjour, Monsieur Partridge. Comment allez-vous, Monsieur?
Yeah, well, whatever. Did you get any Valentine's cards this morning?
On balance, and there's an argument for that, but I think on balance, the list of pros and cons, there are more pros to talk about something, air it,
Baptist Fan is played by actor Rob Breen. In 2002, when he was in the sitcom, he was 37 years old, and now is living happily at 58.
I'm sorry about that before. I think you just caught me at a bad moment.
Perfectly understandable. So, here your book's being pulped.
And you did it with a hint of Michael Caine as well.
Did I?
No one's ever fucking offered it. All right, well look, let's imagine then we're in.
Dave Clifton is played by actor Phil Cornwell. In 1997, when he was in the sitcom, he was 40 years old, and now is living out the 66.
Did you get any Valentine's cards this morning?
Actually, Alan, I have to say, I came down this morning and I couldn't open my door.
Lose your key?
I couldn't open my door because I'd lost my key.
Rock Tartuffe.
I mean, it sounds rubbish,
This is like
doesn't it?
Moliere, you know, I don't know if you know him, Moliere, lovely geezer. He wrote a play, right? And, right nice little geezer. Cool.
Tony Hayers is played by actor David Schneider. In 1997, when he was in the sitcom, he was 34 years old, and now is living out the 60.
This is a mock-up.
This is a disgrace. I'm going to make sure you never work on television again.
Please don't take my chat away from me.
What about Paul Whitehouse? What about Jeffrey Tambor? You know, and they all came, they're all there. And what I love about it is that they all have these slightly different comic traditions, but they're all legends.
Michael is played by actor Simon Quino. In 1997, when he was in the sitcom, he was 39 years old, and now is living out the 65.
It's Valentine's Day today and love is in the air?
Hi.
Getting the hang of this. Mind you, I have been here 10 weeks.
So, I was having the footballers.
They're the driftwood of the working world. They've washed up in this factory.
They're working class, they're workers. That's what they do. There's no...
Dan Moody is played by actor Stephen Mangan. In 2002, when he was in the sitcom, he was 34 years old, and now is living out at 55.
Like the Japanese Mercedes. Yeah, well, I hate Mercs. People who drive them are just sad. Are you wearing links?
Well, in this book, because he sort of comes in as a stand-in butler.
Yes, he does.
And saves the day.
Yeah. And the character of Frank in this book is very much like my Frank. He's sort of...
Sophie is played by actress Sally Phillips. In 1997, when she was in the sitcom, she was 27 years old, and now she's living healthy at 53.
Don't bother about the damage. They're all damaged. Yeah. Have you kept it below room temperature?
I don't think so.
Ah, right. In that case...
With him, I used to heckle him during the show. In backstage. I can't remember Graham Linehan saying to me, I don't think you should.
Susan is played by actress Pamela Durkin. In 1997, when she was in the sitcom, she was 32 years old, and now she's living happily at 58.
That's the one. Susan, is he new?
Yes, he started yesterday.
He just said good morning with his back to me.
Oh, he's okay.
No, it's just I've never seen that done before.
Patricia Ling is played by actress Vicky Pepperdine. In 2002, when she was in the sitcom, she was 41 years old, and now she's living healthy at 62.
Send the first version back in, and they will like it. And just keep writing. Write it again and again. Do keep writing.
And what advice would you give to new acts?
Jenny is played by actress McKean. In 1997, when she was in the sitcom, she was 35 years old, and now she's living healthy at 61.
How do you cover? You actually walk along like that down the street?
I have walked along like that. As I said, I did wear a patch at one point and felt stupid.
People must be thinking you've forgotten something when you...
Who is your favorite character in the sitcom I'm Alan Partridge? And what do you think when some actors have passed away? Leave your comments below this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell to wait for my next videos. Thank you and see you again.